inside, Simmy felt more and more like a burden. She hated living in her grandmother's crowded house. It was times like this, listening to her aunt, that Simmy missed her parents the most. She peeked from the corner of the kitchen door as her grandmother, Patricia, lovingly known to her children and grandchildren as Mummy Pat, sucked her teeth and continued moving her long-handled spoon in circular motions inside of the huge silver Dutch pot, mixing her curry-goat gravy for the right thickness. Mummy Pat was short and wide now, but Simmy could still see some semblance of an hourglass shape, or what Jamaicans called a Coke bottle shape, left over from Mummy Pat's younger days. "Oh, so you just gonna act like I'm not talking about the truth right now, Mummy? I am the only one in here working and bringing in money. Things falling apart around here and nobody cares. You've been taking a shower with no shower head for months. Just water pouring out the wall, and that's fine with you. And why? Because you're waiting for me to go to Home Depot and replace it. That's why. But you got Marcus and Donovan coming and going like they're Jamaican kings and bringing all their random women and kids here to eat and sleep. I can't do this anymore, Mummy. I'm soon going to be gone from here, and the whole damn house going to fall in around you," Cheryl went on, getting closer to Mummy Pat's ear. Mummy Pat waved her hand near her ear as if she were shooing away an annoying fly buzzing around her head. But she still didn't say a word to Cheryl. "Don't act like I'm not right. Even this." Cheryl opened her arms wide and moved them slowly over the table, where Mummy Pat had at least 15 foil pans filled with delicious West Indian dishes, all sealed tight with aluminum foil covers. "It's Labor Day weekend, and here you are spending what little money you have to buy stuff and cooking up all this food. For what? For your hungry, no-life-having relatives to come throw their legs under the table and freeload off of you. Everybody in here is old enough to work. You running a halfway house for no goods, and for kids of no goods, too." Cheryl folded her arms over her chest and pouted. "Just stupid." Finally, Mummy Pat slammed down the cover of her pot with a resounding clang. She rounded on her daughter, with fire flashing in her eyes. "Let me tell you one thing here now, Cheryl," Mummy Pat said, her thick Jamaican accent coming on strong now. She extended her metal spoon toward Cheryl for emphasis, and it moved with her words. "Don't tell me how to run my house, eh? When you lost everything, running behind a man and almost lost your mind with depression. This same house full of shiftless people were here for you. Your same brothers, you complaining on, went to find that man after he boxed your head and left you bruised from ear to L, and they beat his ass within an inch of a life. You could have lost everything, but for you, they did that. You came here without a dime, and no one said a word. Marcus was the one who would hustle up and give you a few dollars and get the kids things that they needed. Oh, yes, we banded together and put you back on your feet. Now you working for the city driving a bus, and you want to big up your chest. You want to be like you're better than all we? Nah, man, it doesn't work that way. This is my house, and I run it the way I want. If you don't like it, you know what to do." Cheryl's head jerked like Mummy Pat's words were an open-handed slap to her face. "Okay, so now you're going to throw up stuff in my face. It's all right, Mummy. You right. I know what to do." Simmy pressed her back against the hallway wall and closed her eyes. She let out a long breath. The constant bickering in the house did something to her mood every day. She had been reading up on depression, and she was convinced that she was depressed. "And you." Simmy's eyes popped open to find her Aunt Cheryl standing in her face wearing a mean scowl. "You can start pulling your weight around here, too. 17 means you can work. I bet you're still not used to living like this, Miss Princess. Your mother and father gave you everything, but where are they now? Locked up like animals. All that money, and look at you now, left here for everybody else to take care of you and all your shit. You need to start contributing around here. Better use all that tits and ass you grew overnight to get a man to take care of you like your mother Carla did with my brother." She snagged Chris with her fast ass, and now he's not around to help out his own mother, and they left you here to be a burden on top of everything else. Cheryl whispered harshly before pushing past Simmy and storming away. Simmy hung her head. Suddenly, she wasn't hungry anymore. She turned on her heels and headed back to her tiny room. Cheryl had been right about one thing. Her parents had given her everything when they had it to give. Simmy sulked back into her room and picked up the framed picture she kept on the seat of her small white plastic chair that doubled as her nightstand. She stared at the picture and smiled. It was an oldie but goodie of her parents. Her mother was so young back then, with a fresh, innocent, dimple-cheeked smile, rocking her hair in the classic 90s high-low cut that female rapper Salt and Peppa had made popular, wearing 2 pairs.